Welcome to St. Joseph Evangelization Network. My name's Peter Karutz, and I'm your host for the next 2 or 3 minutes. We're here live at the Catholic Men for Christ Conference at the Two Hill in St. Louis, Missouri. It got a little bit quiet for a moment. I think everyone's in listening to the speakers. But I dragged this young man out. He's gonna talk to us a little bit about maybe why he's here and what you're doing in life. So this is Alex Livingood. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I know your dad.
Yes.
Yes?
He's a very good man.
He's a good man. I agree with you completely. And tell me, where are you at in life? Tell me how old you are, what you're doing in school.
I'm 16 years old. I'm a sophomore, and I go to Rochester High School. It's in Illinois. I mainly study science and biological science. Sorry. And I'm studying algebra and geometry and all that.
Better you than me. I mean, I liked it, but I'm telling you, that stuff was hard.
Yes,
that stuff was really hard. But you're here at the Catholic Men for Christ. You're 16 years old or so.
Yes.
And, you know, we sometimes, I think, that we don't ask enough of our young people. I mean, you're a man. What should young men at your age be thinking about, have on their mind? How can you make a difference in this world?
Well, the one thing people always say is we look to the future, to a better future. And I think what us younger men should do is focus on having a good life, keeping honest and true and loyal to God and Jesus, and making sure that we have a nice relationship with family and with love interests, and raising up family and brothers and sisters, and keeping a good faith with God, and while also keeping it stable and sturdy.
There you go. And you know, you said a relationship with others and love interests as well. You're 16.
Yes.
The world is telling young men a lot of things, you know, safe sex, all that other stuff. You know, you're in a dangerous time in your life.
Yes, it is very dangerous.
Why is it so dangerous?
Well, it's because people tell you things, and then people are trying to make you do stuff that they think is right, but isn't really right itself. Like, for instance, you should do this because this is logical to do, when really it isn't.
Yeah.
And it's not always the best way. The best way is always looking out for God and what He wants you to do. With the unsafe and uncertainty with such, I think with our generation is being more leaned towards doing more bad things due to the fact that
the world is telling you it's okay.
Yeah.
The world's saying, go ahead, do it, you know. But, you know, I met a guy the other day in my basement. He was fixing my furnace, and he said to me, he did some bad things when he was 15 and 16 years old. And he's an all grown-up man, and they've stuck with him. They stuck with him. We need to do difference. How can a young man encourage other young men to a greater faith?
Well, what I think is you shouldn't force them to do it, because that would be just wrong. I think you
doesn't work either.
Yes, it doesn't work. I think you should just talk to them about it and say what you think about this and how you believe in things, and just talk to them about it, and hopefully get them interested into Christianity, into their beliefs and the religion that we are in. And focusing on everything around it that is good and true.
When I was in high school, I remember going to Mass for the first time in my new high school, and the one thing that was shocking to me is that nobody kneeled during the consecration. I was shocked. One kid, Dennis Calloway, one kid kneeled. The brothers and the priests, they didn't kneel. He kneeled. He changed that place. Within a month or a week, or I forget how long, everybody knelt. We had no kneelers. We knelt on the floor. You can make a difference.
Yes.
You at your age will be a beacon, a light. People will look to you and say, what are you doing? You can be really radical and bring people to the faith just by witnessing your faith.
Yes.
And that's what you're doing.
Yes.
Tell them to come next year.
You should totally come next year. It's good for you. It's a humbling experience, and it's also a strengthening experience in becoming a man and becoming a better religious person, because society nowadays tells you that you need to be more feministic and be more simmered down. But that's not the case. You should be more strong as a man, but also be humble and faithful to God, and be more loving towards him.
I couldn't have said it better. Would you consider writing a book? Write that down. Get a copy of this and write that down. Great to have you here, Alex. Great. This is St. Joseph Evangelization Network. We're here at the Catholic Men for Christ Conference in St. Louis, Missouri at the Two Hill. God bless you all, but come next year.
Yes, please. We need more people.